Do it in the New York accent.
Hey, all you fucks out there.
My calculations are fucking correct. You're watching the Kerrang video podcast, you fucking asshole.
Hello, welcome to the Kerrang video podcast. In the Kerrang offices today, I'm humbled to be in the presence of two heavy metal legends in the making. About to go on tour with Slayer around the UK a little later this year on the Unholy Alliance tour. This is Paolo. This is Corey. This is Trivium. I'm going to clap. They're in a pretty strange mood today. They wanted to do a lot of swearing on the podcast. I told them they're allowed.
Swearing?
Yeah.
We don't swear.
No, not at all. Tell me a little bit about the upcoming Unholy Alliance tour and how the whole idea came together. You.
Fuck, man.
Don't swear at all.
Unholy Alliance is a pretty massive metal tour that's been going around for the last few years, and we just got lucky that Slayer wanted us on this year, and we're coming over and we're gonna kick some fucking ass. So
were you personally invited by Slayer then?
Personally, well, we got a little invitation in the mail.
Like a wedding invite?
Yes, it was like a wedding invite.
Black,
we had an RSVP,
and there was
a guest we were bringing.
There's a dead fish in it. It says show up to the fucking tour.
Or
I'll fucking...
Or I'll burn your house down.
Or I'll burn you.
You told me a little earlier on that you've dined in a kind of steak munching fashion with Kerry King before.
Yes, yes.
Have you had any kind of personal encounters with Slayer in the past?
The only experience I had was at NAMM this year. Was at the Dunlop booth, and Kerry, on the top of it, where everyone, the artists hang out and stuff, he was up there and kind of chatted with him for a few seconds, but he's always been, every time I've met him briefly, never really hung out with him for a long amount of time, but the short, brief encounters I had, he was very nice and cool, and, you know, because he can be kind of, if you don't ever met him before, he can be kind of intimidating, you know.
Yeah.
Anyone with a...
The guy has his head tattooed. Right?
Anyone with a fucking demon on their head and a big goatee is pretty, can scare a lot of people, so, but he is really nice guy, and it's going to be fun to tour with him, finally. We've never done any shows with them, and they're been a personal favorite of ours for quite a long time, since I was a young lad.
Since you're a Diddy, Corey. So has it got to the point in your lives where, I mean, you're kind of mega rock stars in this country, you're doing really well over in the States as well. Are there still people that you think you'd be really nervous to meet yourselves? I mean, fans come up to you, they probably get a little bit nervous and giddy and don't know what to say. Are there any people left in this world of metal and rock that you will get a bit wiggly around?
I get wiggly around a lot of people.
Not in
wiggly.
that way. Wiggly. It's the technical term.
Wiggly. I've never.
I mean, you've hung out with Metallica.
Yeah,
I think
they're pretty awesome.
We've just been.
We never get too fanboy around anyone. It's a little awkward. Not awkward, but like you're like, holy shit, that's Metallica. But you keep
then
yourself
you compose
composed.
yourself.
Yeah, you're like, all right.
At first, it's kind of most of those people. If you're like a big fan, like with Maiden and Metallica, and even like, you know, because I haven't really met the whole band of Slayer yet, just Kerry. So it's like when you meet like some of these people that you know who they are and you've been big fans of. Usually at first you're not really kind of like starstruck, but you just don't know what the fuck to say to them. You're just like, yeah, what are you talking about? But then once you kind of like chat with them for a little bit and get to know them, I guess, you know, you find things to chat about. But at first it's kind of like, I don't know what to say to these guys.
And the thing is, as musicians on a high level as well, do you kind of try and dive in there and get kind of geeky, like, hey, what pedal do you use? I really liked your sound effect on the blah, blah, blah.
I usually don't, because, like, if someone came up and started saying all that to me, like, I'd kind of know, but it's like, usually they'd be like, I don't know, I go up and I fucking rock, you know. I don't play with pedals, you know.
You don't play with pedals?
I don't play with fucking pedals. But,
just stuffed animals.
Yeah, just stuffed animals, you know.
There you go. Sounds good. All right, the tour is starting when? Do you know? October?
End of October.
End of October?
Something like that. It's definitely before Halloween.
It's going to be cold.
Starts in, what, Manchester or Glasgow?
Yeah, Manchester.
We'll have all the dates on the site, just above this podcast, if you can see them there.
Right up here.
Yeah.
Right up there.
Mastodon are also on the tour?
Yes, they are.
Heavy fucking metal.
So and I'm on Amarth if you want some pure Viking metal.
Oh shit, it's going to be massive.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. You know, every band's got their own little niche in the metal scene, a little something different to offer. So it's not like you're seeing, you know, 5 of the same sounding bands, but you know, it's really cool. Every band's a little bit different, and every band, you know, we've We've toured with them on a Marth before, and
Mastodon we toured with on Ozfest, so pretty much everyone but Slayer we've toured with. So.
Tom Araya from Slayer, to me, like in theory, the most terrifying human on the planet because he's a singer of Slayer. But actually, when he smiles, he's got the biggest grin in the whole of the industry, and he looks almost like a kind of heavy metal Santa to me. Is that wrong?
Well,
Yes.
I think he got rid of the big beard that he had before.
He did.
Yeah,
Heavy
so
metal
he's back to
Santa.
being scary Araya.
Scary Araya, all right.
Scary, alright.
There you go. Today is, we'll try and put this up today. Today is Tuesday in the world of rock and metal. On Thursday is the Kerrang Awards. You going to be hanging out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're going to the award show. We're not nominated for anything or have to present anything, so we're just going there to wreck the shit.
I'm going to say, there's a lot of
We're
free
gonna be
alcohol.
fucking Kerrang crashers. We're just gonna go drink all the booze and just be really offensive and try to ruin everyone's fun.
Well, I'm so glad you were invited. Let's hope it goes.
Yeah, now we might not be invited.
Alright, shh, we won't tell the
Anyone
editor.
leaves their award sitting on the table, we're gonna steal it.
See how many
For
awards we
ransom.
can take.
It's crazy. This is what life's like with Trivium. Thank you very much to come and chatting to Kerrang today.
All right.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. And I'll see you on the Unholy Alliance tour.
We'll see all you fucking bastards there too.
Get the fuck out of here.